Hello all and welcome to my channel. Today I am excited to be presenting a journey with me kind of thing. I got this Ancestry DNA kit, so I kind of wanted to bring you guys along. For this, I will not be wearing lipstick just for the sake I don't want it to get in my sample and mess it up. If you are curious and wanting to watch my journey, please keep watching. I've been wanting to do this for a while now. A lot of people at my work have been doing it, so I decided to jump on the bandwagon. I just wanted to test it out and see actually where I'm from and see if it's accurate. My dad side of the family, they say that they're mostly German, and then my mom's side is Dutch, Scottish, and English. So I'm pretty white. Let's go ahead and get started with this. I purchased this about, I think, a month ago, I believe, a little over a month ago. I had to wait just because I was sick previously and I didn't think that they would accept my sample. And then I was on antibiotics and then everything else. So I had to wait a little while until I got better. I am all better and I'm feeling great and I am so excited to find out my results. I actually did purchase this on their winter sale. Previously, I did sign up for a free account to do my family tree. I think it was like a week trial and I canceled after the week so I wouldn't have to pay for it. So I already was in the system, so I get emails from them all the time, and their winter sale was going on for $69. It's normally $99, I think. Make sure to look out when they have specials because that's how I got mine and it was a lot cheaper that way. I think I had to pay like $5 in shipping, a little over like 70, 75. So it does come with everything. It does come with a set of instructions. You do have to activate your account beforehand, and they do have like a little code that you have to put in that's on the inside of the jar there, or they do have like a packet that also has a barcode on the back with the numbers on it as well that you enter in, and then you answer some questions and it asks you if you want to find other members of your family. And another personal reason why I'm doing this is because I actually have a half sibling out there somewhere in the world. I don't know really anything about them except for that they're older. It's my mom's child. So I found out about them probably about 7 years ago. And I've just been curious because my whole life I always thought I was an only child, and then surprise, I'm actually not. So hopefully this will be a good way to find a match if they do, because they do offer a match service. I'm very interested to see if they come up with anything. And then they also ask you if you want to consent to them researching a little bit more about if you have more common DNA or stuff like that. I consented to everything because I'm all about that science life. I thought it would be a good reason to donate to the science community as well. And you can't eat or drink for 30 minutes before. I already ate and everything, and I basically just waited an hour just in case. And then, so I just got ready and everything in the meantime. The next step, it says to fill to the wavy line right here with your saliva. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I know it's kind of gross, you guys, but sake of science. So that was way harder than it actually looked or says. I kept getting bubbles, obviously, as you can see up there, so I kind of had to a little bit, but I think that it should be okay now for me to do that. I mean, there's a little bubbling right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but hopefully they will accept my sample. I have done to the line or a little above, as they said, and it said not including bubbles, so the bubbles don't really matter up on the top, they just need something down below. Hopefully it shall be a good sample for them. So now what I do is I remove the little funnel thing right here, and then they give you like this little cap with some solution in it that I have to put on there. Put this on here tightly, and it says you will know it's working when the blue solution has reached down here in the area. You have to screw it on pretty tight. There we go, it's releasing. The next step, it says, is to shake the tube for at least 5 seconds. It will ensure your sample mixes thoroughly with the stabilizing solution so the lab can process it. It looks like it's pretty mixed in there. All the stuff came out of the top part. So now the next step is to place the sample in this little bag that they give you. Okay, so it's in there now. I don't know if they need the padding in there still, but I'm just gonna keep it in there just in case. And then they said to seal it. Okay, just like that. They give you a prepaid box like this, so you don't have to pay for shipping, it's already included. You just put it in there and mail it up, or seal it up, excuse me, and mail it. You just stuffed it down in there. But that is all sealed and done. It's pretty easy, except for the bubbles part in your saliva. That part was kind of challenging. Other than that, the directions are really clear and simple to follow. I'm glad that you don't have to pay for postage. So I'm at the post office now, getting ready to mail this. And then I think for the rest of the day, I'm probably just gonna like go shop around because I'm gonna be cross training on Saturday for work, so I kind of need some tennis shoes. It's a little bit chillier than what I expected today out, so I'm wearing my comfy sweater with the faux fur and I am ready to go. Another cool thing that I forgot to mention to you guys on the activation site is that you can actually track it. So like when they receive it, and then when they're testing it, and then when it's done, you can actually see the progression on there. Today, when I'm mailing this, I think that it's March 28th. I believe it'll take 6 to 8 weeks for me to get the results back. So I will see you guys then. Alright, so here's a little bit of an update since the last time. My sample got to the lab on April 2nd. Today is now April 13th. I received an email yesterday stating that they kind of give you an insight and kind of like a breakdown to how they extract the DNA and everything. They said that it should be another 2 to 4 weeks to get my results back, but it seems like it's going a little bit faster, so hopefully I get those results soon.
2 weeks later.
Good morning, all. I am up way early this morning because I just received my results for my DNA test, and I'm so excited that I decided just to go ahead and film this morning. I'm going to be using my ancient iPhone 4. Sorry, that's kind of glary there. Yeah, this thing is tiny and it's ancient, but since I'm filming on my regular phone, I'll be using this. And it's about 9:04 a.m. Last night I did not open the email yet, so I have no idea what it is. So you guys are going to be getting a treat today because I'm going to be opening it right now and seeing what my results are. This is the first time I'll be seeing it. So I was full of anticipation this morning, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. I have my email open. And once it loads, we'll go ahead and see, because this thing is terribly slow. Popping up with a new window. And it's making me sign in. One moment. All right. We're good to go. All right, here it goes, guys. Let's see. Discover your DNA story. Okay. So that's what it looks like. It's loading. Okay, something's just spinning now. It says your results are up to date. Your DNA doesn't change, but the science we use to analyze it does. Your results may change over time as the science improves. So that's the message that I got. Ugh, my heart's racing. I'm just so like, oh my God, I want to know. So the phone didn't work out too well, so I'm just on a PC now, so I could actually bring up the results. It looks like, yeah, I am mostly, pretty much all European. Over here we have, let's see, looks like I'm mostly English, which is actually surprising. I thought it was going to be more German than anything else, but it looks like that it says 20 to 78%. So primarily located in England, Scotland, and Wales. That would probably come from my mom's side of the family, because I know I do take after her mostly. Let's see here, what else do we got? Then we got West Europe. The next largest category is Belgium, France, Germany, Netherlands. So that was correct. My dad's side of the family is mostly German. And then my mom, she said that we were also Dutch. So that's part of the Netherlands here as far as that. So it looks like that's the next highest. And you can see, so it looks like that's primarily in this area right here. And they kind of highlight for you. Let's see what else. Of course, there's a little bit of Scandinavian, which my coworkers kind of thought because I'm blonde hair, blue eyes. So Sweden, Norway, Denmark. Wouldn't be surprised if I'm Swedish or something like that. Over in this territory here. And of course we got Scotland, Ireland, and Wales, which was part of kind of like the England territory. And I called Russia. Yeah, because we had not really a bet, but we were discussing it at work. And I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if I am kind of Russian, because that would explain my love of vodka. And I can be like, hello. I can do the accent pretty good. So it looks like that's 0 to 8% for that. Let's see, Europe South, what's that? Oh, I got a little Italian and Greek. Okay, I did not expect that. So that would explain my love of pasta. I love pasta, I could eat it all day. Let's see, what's this? So it looks like Poland, Slovakia, Czech Republic, Austria, Russia, Hungary, all of those in the central kind of area. Okay, so I'm pretty much all of Europe. That's what it's saying to me. That's cool. I did not know that. Okay, let's see. So Europe East, Iberian Peninsula. What is this? So Spain, Portugal. Okay, so I'm a little bit Spanish, which my mom kind of told me about. She stated that we might be distantly related to a queen of Spain. So that was correct. So I'm glad my family has been on point so far. I give them congrats for that. I've seen other videos where their family has told them something completely different. I'll have to tell my boyfriend that, because he is Hispanic, so he would probably be excited about that. Let's see. Oh, I'm less than 1% Jewish. All right. Did not expect that. Poland, Belarus, Ukraine, Russia, Hungary, and Israel. But that's less than 0 to 3%. No, I do not want to take your survey. I'm sorry. Okay, and what is this? Okay, Middle Eastern. That's interesting. I never would have expected that. I would have never thought that I would have been Middle Eastern. So, Armenian, Azerbaijan, I can't even say that. Georgia, Iran, Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. So that's 0 to 2%. So it's relatively low, like barely even there. And I think that's it. So this is my main map. So I'm pretty much just in Europe, which I guessed. And then it looks like that there's a timeline down here, which is cool. New York settlers, land of diversity and tolerance. For that, so it looks like they migrated over here in the 1700s. Let's see what this is all about. So again, New York City settlers, a key colonial port. Okay. So let me see if I can zoom in a little bit more here. Oh yeah, it's kind of. So it looks like around New Jersey, Connecticut, New York, you know, all the places kind of like Ellis Island, New York area. New York settlers had a haven for loyalists. I feel like I'm in history class. Okay, a center for trade and business. So my last name is actually Fels, if you guys didn't know that, and which means rock or living by a cliff in German. And that's my dad's side of the family. So let's see, New York Sellers Center for Trade and Business. We already did that one. Okay, so we're still staying in New York. Life after the Erie Canal. Okay. So let's skip ahead a little bit because it looks like we're just staying in New York here. Let's go 1875. Still in New York. Okay. And then let's see, 1800 to 1850, New York Sellers Gateway to America. So it looks like they spread out then. So where I'm from, I am actually from Montana, up here. Like right here in the tip. And then I'm in Colorado now, so I'm down here now. So this is in Montana, this is where my parents are at and my grandparents. And then I have some family spread in Missouri, over here, Arizona, Wyoming. I have relatives spread out throughout the US. Looks like that's the whole timeline that they give me. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think, to kind of track and see to where that you come from and everything. So I'm glad that my guesses and my family was right. There's no, you know, the biggest surprise I think was probably the Jewish and the Middle Eastern. This one surprised me too about the Italian and Greek. I actually had a dream last night, which is funny, that it showed that I was mostly Greek for some reason, and I started craving gyros a lot. So I woke up this morning and I was like, I wonder if that's actually true. I would have never guessed that, just because I'm so pale and fair. and I have blonde hair and blue eyes. So those were my results. I am pretty pleased with how it came out. I think it was pretty accurate. There were some surprises, which I was like, oh, really? Like, I had no idea. That was kind of cool to find out, just like little snippets that I would have never guessed. Like, pretty much everything was on point and correct. It didn't take very long. Like, today is April 24th. My results started processing on April 12th. So it was just a couple weeks when they got my results back to me, and I did the tracking and everything on the website, you know, just to check in and see how far along they were. I was actually surprised that to get the results last night. I thought I was gonna get them towards the end of the week, not this early in the week, but that's okay. I was happy to share with you. If you guys liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. I'll see you guys later.